So how did you hear about Roy Halladay's no-hitter yesterday?
Well, it was after the game. It was over. I was watching the Yankee-Minnesota game, and it came in there one time pretty early, So I wasn't aware of it. Yeah.
What was your reaction when you saw that he got that final out for the no-no?
Well, I thought it was pretty nice. Of course, he's got a long way to go. He's got, if they make it, they got 4 more games and plus 14 more to go yet. So he's not finished yet.
Do you still keep pretty close tabs on Major League Baseball these days? Sounds like it.
Oh, not a whole lot. We don't get a whole lot of stuff here. So I read the paper like everybody else does and get an idea. Of course, the playoffs and series, they're on all the time. So I enjoy watching that.
Right on. How much do you think about, your 54-year anniversary is coming up tomorrow. So how often do you think about that day in baseball?
Oh, every day, several times. Nobody has to remind me what happened, so I think about it myself. You know what I mean? And I can't forget it, and I'm not going to forget it.
Do you enjoy the fact that your name and that achievement kind of came to the forefront once again because of what Halladay did yesterday?
Well, sure. I'm happy to do that, Every time somebody does something like that, I get involved in it. So I get more life again.
Just like us calling you to talk to you about an interview right now. Does it sit okay with you to share the postseason history with Halladay, even though you are still the only guy to throw a perfect game, especially in the World Series? Is it okay that you're kind of sharing history a little bit now?
Well, that's a little different now. We had no playoffs, except unless you were tied, for first place in my days. So, the season extended like 2-3 weeks now. So there's more opportunities to do well today. And I'm glad to be part of anything.
Does it, have you talked to Halladay yet?
No, I don't know him, and I'd have no reason to call or talk to him, congratulate him. I'm sure that the players and family, they all know what's happened, and he sure does too. He won't never forget it either. I guarantee you that.
Don, I'm sure you probably live a pretty peaceful life in North Idaho. How many phone calls do you think you've answered today? And is this as busy as you've been in a long time?
Oh, it's been bad. I had no time for anything. I'm trying to schedule and please everybody, but sometimes that's a little tough, too. I do my best.
How many phone calls do you think you've received today? Hundreds?
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't count things like that. I don't care. I'll do what I can, If I'm available, I am. If I'm not, I'm not.
Of that day, 54 years ago, what stands out the most? Was it the teammates? Was it the win? What stood out the most to you back then?
Oh, it was just a thrill being in the series. Period. We got in 4 of them with the Yankees, and hey, that made us a few dollars whether we lost or not. You always had a few dollars extra to spend for Christmas, didn't have to work so hard.
Well, you mentioned the fact that the game has changed, especially postseason baseball, and does it still kind of resonate with you that nobody's even come close to your achievement, even though he's thrown a no-hitter in the divisional series?
I don't know my thoughts on that. I appreciate the game. The game treated me well, and I had a pretty good day. A long time ago. I enjoy the game very much, and I root for different teams, periodically. I don't root for the Yankees all the time either. They aren't playing too good sometimes. It makes me mad when I see too many mistakes. But that's the way it goes. You have to hang in there and keep on try to do your best.
Who do you think has the best chance at winning the World Series this year?
Oh, I couldn't answer that. I don't know. I was rooting for San Diego, to get in there myself. I don't know much about the National League, really. I have no thoughts, but I'm an American League rooter no matter what. It'll come down to the final. I'll root for the American League, period. Why not?
Well, did it surprise you the way that the postseason kind of format has changed? It's been like 15 years now that they've implemented the wild card. There's been way more postseason games. Does it surprise you that your record has stood and still stands as long as it has?
No, I'm not surprised on that. I'm happy. I'm not surprised. There's a lot of opportunities out there, with more games that be played naturally. But, that last step, the series games, the 7 games, that's what counts. That's when you go home with the marbles, whether you do or don't.
Don, I have one last question for you, and this is just for my own personal. I just need to know if this is true or not. I was reading an article about your perfect game, and it said that in about the 7th inning you were smoking a cigarette in the dugout, and you said to Mickey Mantle something along the lines of, "Wouldn't it be pretty cool if I did this?" Did that really happen?
Well, after the 7th inning, I was taking a little break. He came in, and I stopped him, and I said, "Mick, look at the scoreboard. Wouldn't it be something? 2 more innings to go." I probably shouldn't have said that because nobody would talk to me after that. He walked away, didn't say nothing. I was pretty lonesome in the dugout the last 2 innings, and I didn't like that.
You just wanted to talk to people.
Yeah, I wanted to be comfortable. Have some fun. What the hell? You got to have some fun, no matter if you do good or bad.
Well, you had plenty of it, I think, when you recorded that final out when Yogi Berra jumped on you.
Well, that was nice. My mind probably went blank then and probably still is now. Yogi's quite a guy. I couldn't have done it without Yogi.
No, would you say that's easily the shiningest moment of your Major League career?
Beg your pardon?
Is that the shiningest moment of your Major League career?
Oh, it would have to be. But beyond the doubt, that's the best thing that ever happened to me. I still get a lot of things going today periodically, making a good dollar from it, living happily and comfortable, and I got no regrets.